are catching the replay. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me here. I don't know how many people are going to join because I am doing this live on Sunday morning at about 7 a.m. So it is very, very early. We're off to a great start, but I wanted to jump on because I am currently doing my very first back to back cruise. So I am doing two consecutive sailings here on the Valiant Lady. And you guys know I love me some Virgin Voyages, but I want to be able to kind of train myself to do longer cruises eventually. So I wanted to see how I felt about doing 9 days straight of cruising. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. And so far, this is day three. So it's been a very much low key cruise for me. I've been very, very quiet. Hey, Nicole. Yes. Okay. So I guess you can hear me because you heard me say 9 days. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah. So I want to see how I feel about doing these longer cruises because typically for like transatlantics where you are like going across, all the seas, you have to stay on the ship for like 16 days. So a lot of times you do like maybe 6 or 7 consecutive sea days in a row. And so I wanted to see how I felt about really staying on the ship. Hey, Ty. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Okay. Okay. We got 8 people here. If you guys could please hit that thumbs up so that they will push this live out. Um, but happy new year to everybody. So I have essentially been on vacation. So I planned it out this year because I never take a break from creating content and like really get myself to recharge and spend time with my family over the holidays. So after my Friendsgiving cruise, which was like November 8th to 13th, I kind of took off. And I was supposed to just take December off and just keep working through November, but I ended up needing a little bit longer. This year, it's been hard to kind of like gather myself as to what I want to do this year. Hey, Keely, what's up, girl? Hey, Ashley, good morning. Okay, y'all are up early Sunday morning. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for joining. So since you guys are just joining, let me go back over a little bit of what I said. I am currently on Virgin Voyages Valiant Lady, and if you guys are new here or have been here, you know I love Virgin Voyages. It's my favorite cruise line. I am doing a back-to-back cruise, so I am on for 9 straight days. The first itinerary is going to Grand Turk into Bimini, Bahamas. And so I jumped on this sailing as a fluke because Friendsgiving 2025 is here in Grand Turk. So I like to come and scope things out for you guys. I've been out here before, so I know it's beautiful and I loved it, but I came with Carnival. Good morning, S-Ray. So I wanted to come out here and do the actual itinerary that we'll be doing this November. So there are still slots available if you want to join me. Right now we have like 30 women that are coming to Friendsgiving. Like Friendsgiving is gonna be deep. And I really want to like level it up and do some exciting new things this year. So that required me to jump on a cruise and just scope out Grand Turk and just kind of see what was available out here. So I'm excited to get to see it and kind of experience what we're gonna see in a couple of months here because it seems like it's forever away, but November will be here before we know it. So that's why I'm here on this particular sailing. And the next sailing is a 4 day sailing, which goes to Key West and Bimini. And I have done that one for my birthday, and I've done that one other time. So this will be my third time doing the same itinerary. And this is my very first cruise with me. So a lot of people were telling me that they can't cruise over the holidays. They didn't want to leave their families for Thanksgiving, so they can never come to my Friendsgiving. So I put a couple dates out there just to, get a filler and see if people would sign up and come. And we had a couple people come. So it's definitely. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Can somebody let me know if I'm back in? Because it told me I disconnected for a minute. I know the chat will be a little bit delayed. Okay, good. Okay, we're back on. We're back on. All right. So the cruise with me are just dates for you to come and cruise with me that are outside of my Friendsgiving day. It's not, like I put on any big events or anything like Friendsgiving. This is just pretty much you literally come and cruise with me. So if you are a solo traveler who has been wanting to try Virgin Voyages or wanting to see how you feel about solo cruising, jump on one of these cruises with me. So the next one is June 11th through 15th, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be a 4 day sailing going to Key West. So it's a summertime one for like my teachers and everybody. Thank you, Nicole. And Aisha for letting me know I'm back. But yeah, so that's what the cruise with me's are. So I have my very first one coming up on Wednesday. They'll be boarding the ship. So I'm pretty excited to meet them. Okay, good. I would love to have you on the one in June. I'm looking forward to it. So I went to Key West last June for my birthday. So I know June is gonna be hot, but the good thing is it's 4 days. We can make it. We're gonna have a good time. And you all are getting the second one. So today is like the practice round for the cruise for me, so I can see like what needs to be changed and what'll be good for us to do in June. So it's good to come on the June. But yeah, so that's pretty much been all. Like this cruise has been so different for me. I have not vlogged. Like typically when I get to the cruise port, I'm like, "Hey guys, it's cruise day," and I do my whole little spiel and record. Yeah, I ain't done no vlog, so I don't know if I'm gonna start the vlog today or just say forget it and not vlog this trip because I really am enjoying just kind of relaxing and not having to go to events. I don't know if you guys know. It's 21 of you guys in here. Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit that thumbs up so they will push this live out. But I was saying that, typically I get on the ship day one and I'm running. I go to like the solo traveler meetup and then I'm trying to like get the muster drill and all that done. And then I go to like a grog walk sometimes, like do the bar crawl. So I do all these different events so I can meet people on the cruise and be comfortable when I'm traveling solo. But y'all, this time I ain't have it in me. I got on the ship. I had to fly in the day of embarkation. So when I flew, I think I got up at like 2 in the morning to be at the airport at 3:30 to catch a 5 o'clock flight. So it was like hectic, hectic, hectic. So when I got on the ship Friday, I went to bed. Like I ordered room service in my room, watched a movie, and went to sleep. So it was nice. Ashley said it's always good to just relax. Everyday life is already exhausting as it is. Enjoy it, girl. Thank you, Ashley. You are so right about that. It is exhausting. And since I have been creating content with y'all, I just hit my 3 year anniversary since I left my 9 to 5 and became a full content creator. And this is the first cruise since I started like becoming a full-time creator that I like literally gave myself time to relax. I did it a little bit on the Carnival cruise, but I still was capturing content from the Carnival Conquest so that I could share it with you guys and tell you guys my experience. But this one, I legitimately was like, I have done so many Virgin cruises and recorded so much content that like unless it's something that I haven't done before or haven't seen, I'm not recording. So I am currently at the galley too. So if you guys are familiar with the galley, it is kind of almost like a like cafeteria kitchen type style where they have all of these different restaurants in one area. So Virgin doesn't do buffets. So that's one of the biggest differences. And you either love that or hate that. I'm not a buffet person, so I love it. And you sit at like one of the tables, which this is the outdoor area. I'll show you guys in a minute, and you have like all of these menus from different places. And when you're ready to place your order, you just lift this little flag and they actually come and take your order for you. So it's really nice. You can get things from multiple places, as many places as you want. We just okay, yeah, make sure my mic is still on. And so it's really good and it's a great alternative to buffets. Hi, being Mary and Gail. Thank you for joining the live. Girl, I'm new to my lives too. I don't typically go live, but I have not seen you guys in so long. And thank you and shout out to everybody who has recently subscribed to my YouTube. I have seen some insane growth over the last few months. I have always been very hesitant to do YouTube. Like I'm good at shorts. I'm good at like getting the information out and trying to cut it to be concise so that it can be like 30 seconds to a minute. But doing these longer videos, like I feel like I'm such like a laid back and kind of boring traveler because I don't party and stuff. And so I was like, who the heck is going to sit and watch my YouTubes, especially with these that are like an hour long? And y'all have been watching it. So thank you so much for the support. You guys are why I'm able to stay in the game and actually take a risk because now my YouTube is doing well enough to where I can lay back a little bit, which is amazing. So thank you if you're new here, welcome. I have some good things planned and I cannot wait to really jump into 2025 and start doing more trips and sharing some different experiences. But since we have a little time, let me show you guys a little bit of what the galley looks like. So like I was telling you, this is the area that replaces buffets where you sit down. Hi, Ron. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Brianna. All right, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this area. But this is the view from here. And so if you come on one of my group trips, I actually host like a morning brunch. And we sit out like out here, usually at this big table because there's so many of us. And where you can just kind of look out at the ocean and just, it's a whole vibe. So love doing that. I'm gonna take you guys through the galley. Let me just grab my bag really quick, give you all a little ocean view while I'm grabbing it. But I'm just sitting out here having coffee right now. Oh, hold on, y'all. Okay, so one of the things people don't know about Virgin that I really want to share more of is that they have a 24-hour breakfast bar. So you can literally get them to make you breakfast at 3 in the morning, and I'm talking about like bacon, eggs, omelets, the whole works. So I'm gonna let you guys see a little bit of this area. I might have to drop this cup of coffee because I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold it and do this. Hold on, y'all. Oh, they got music in there. Okay, so I will let y'all see, but they have music, and YouTube will will ding me for the music in there. But hopefully, I can show you guys some more in the vlogs. If you haven't seen the vlogs, I always share the galley, but maybe we can peek in the window. Gotta get away from the music. I hate that, but yeah, that's not a you. Hey, LF McKinney, I've not seen you in a minute. Where have you been? Good morning. I like your way of traveling because I don't party like that, so I like to see what I can do. Yeah, no, well, thank you. I'm glad that there's some other people who are like, I'm not trying to party the whole time. I'm just trying to chill. All right. I'll be selling Virgin the first time next year. Oh, that is so exciting. So yeah, they have some really great itineraries coming up for next year. As far as what's coming up for me, you all know I'm on like I said, these two cruises. If you're just joining, I'm doing my very first back to back. I don't put it back on me. Okay, so I'm doing my very first back to back sailing. So I'm doing Grand Turk, going to Bimini, then going to Key West, and going back to Bimini. So I'll go to Bimini, Bahamas twice. But I have a really exciting trip coming up. I'm not saying the cruise line, but just know it's very exciting. It's new ports that I haven't been to. So we have a really, really exciting vlog coming up in about a month and a half. So yeah, I cannot wait to share that one with y'all. So that's when I'll be like fully back vlogging new trips. So in the meantime, what you guys are gonna get from me are like some tutorial videos of like how to do this, and I want to do a virgin versus celebrity video because everybody asks me like how I feel about those two cruise lines. If you guys don't know, I have a full movie up of my experience on celebrity. I've only been on there once, but I cannot wait to tell you guys like what I think of the two and kind of compare and contrast them. So we're gonna do a couple of those compare and contrast videos. I'm long overdue on doing the Carnival versus MSC. So that's probably going to be what you guys are going to see from me in the next month. Those kind of videos, and of course, if I find any deals, we're going to do that. But just to tell you guys, if you don't know, Friendsgiving 2025 is Grand Turk in Bimini, and it's going to be November 21st through 26th. We still have slots open. As long as Virgin has slots open, I'm accepting people. I don't care if you're in a couple, if you're a friend group, you don't have to be a solo traveler to come on the group cruise. We have groups of people and siblings and things like that that come all the time. So definitely don't feel like you can't come if you're coupled up, if you boot up. Just come get the group perks and hang with us when you want to, and when you don't want to, don't. So I really pride myself on being that kind of traveler because when I started cruising, I went with groups that like kind of shamed you for not wanting to do all the events, and like it was really awkward. Like, where have you been? And I hated that. And so I said, like in hosting groups, I never want to be that kind of person. When you pay your money to come on a cruise, whether you're coming with my group or not, like this is your experience. So do as much with me as you want to, or do as little. I don't care. Like just come on the cruise. So it's gonna be really great because it actually is going to bump right into Thanksgiving. So we'll be back the day before Thanksgiving. Hey Lola, thank you. Ripple and Wave says, "Are you a full time content creator now?" Yep, I am. So I've been a full time content creator for 3 years. How do I find out about your group cruises? Hey Ron, so usually it's linked in the videos on YouTube, but you can always follow me on Instagram. That is where I live. So if you follow me at the Jen Danielle, you'll find more info about the group cruises. There's also a website with it, but I'll put it in the description of this once I get off. Gina, yes, girl, it is very early. I was not expecting y'all to be up, and it's 52 of you here. Welcome in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up so they'll push the live out. Um, okay, you're a solo cruiser too, Marilyn. Okay, solo cruise. All right, so yeah, so you can join that. I also was telling everybody I have a cruise with me in June, which is June 11th through 15th. And that's going to be a Key West and Bimini sailing. So it's going to be a good time. That's a blessing. You can do this full time. Let's just say I'm working and it's not enjoyable, but I appreciate your channel. Oh, thank you so much. You know, it is a blessing. And to be honest, I kind of struggle with telling people that I'm a full time creator because honestly, when I started doing this, I was supposed to only take off a year. Like, I was in a position where I was just depleted from my job and like it was scary. I was so depressed and working that job, and I felt like it went against so many of my values, and so I had savings. I was really good at the job, ironically, and I made like these ridiculous bonuses. And so I was able to save up my money, and have enough to kind of float me for a year. And within that year, I just traveled. I learned how to find deals on cruises, and that's how this channel got started. So everything definitely has been God led, and I can't say that I went into this planning it. I would never tell anybody quit your job and become a full time content creator because y'all, it is so up and down. Like I'm not used to not knowing like what my life is going to look like the next month. I am not a heavy planner, but when it comes to my life, I'm a heavy planner. And I've been working since I was 15. So not having like a regular job has been very stressful. It's been a lot. But every day I wake up and I just thank God, like, especially on Mondays, because I know how many people struggle with Monday. And I remember how I used to feel on Mondays. So every Monday I wake up and I'm like, thank you, God, for another opportunity. Because, yeah, I'm technically looking for jobs. Like, I'm open. And it's been great being a full time creator, but I want that like semi stability. Like nothing is stable, but I want that semi stability. But yeah, thanks for asking about that. Run, you solo cruising too? Okay, jump on one of the cruises with me. Normally I would not be up, but I'm hosting a Christian luncheon later today. Let the games begin. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that goes well. Like that's what I said. I was not expecting for anybody to be up this early, except me. And I'm only up because we're gonna pull into Grand Turk at 8 a.m. and I want to get straight off the ship before everybody starts walking in the way of the content, so I can share it on the channel. It's awesome to do what you love, girl. It is. It is. I did not think I would love doing this much. Like I didn't even think I wanted to be on camera. B Frederick, it is a faith walk. Like if y'all knew the whole story and how much like every day, every day. Like the first solo cruise, and I want to like re-release that video that I did 3 years ago. So I didn't know, but like during that time, I was like fed up with my job. I had just got out of like a 7 year relationship. My grandmother, I didn't know at the time, but she was in the process of transitioning. So she was just really sick at the time and wasn't, she would like sleep for days and we didn't know what was wrong. It was just really stressful. You know, like when somebody, especially like the matriarch of a family, gets sick, you kind of have like these interactions with family. So it was just a really stressful time. And I ended up going on my first solo cruise for Thanksgiving, which is why Friendsgiving is such a big deal for me. So I went on my very first cruise Thanksgiving, solo cruise Thanksgiving, and just kind of picked up the camera. I didn't know what I was doing. YouTubed it, and that first video, I started getting a little traction. To me, I thought it was like semi-viral because I think I had like 100 views. And when I got them 100 views, I was like, I'm finna do this full time. I'm a star. I got beside myself, like I really did. But luckily I'm still here and it's been working out so far. But yeah, that's everything is so much tied in, and it's amazing to see like how step by step everything kind of builds upon each other. So I never would have imagined I would be hosting people and people would want to travel with me Thanksgiving after taking my first solo cruise Thanksgiving. So I watched your Key West walkthrough video and I loved it. Never been to Key West. Oh yeah, so Key West is nice. So I'm actually going there in a couple days. So thank you for watching that. I love when you went to Greece and did that photo shoot. Girl, Greece. Oh, I loved Greece so much. I still like I talk about Greece like it happened yesterday. Like that cruise was hands down one of the best. And I don't think anybody does a better job at itinerary with Greece than Virgin. Went to Santorini, to Mykonos, and stayed overnight. I didn't know anything about roads, but it was pretty too. So, and I got to go to like an actual Acropolis. And we went to Bodrum, Turkey, which I never would have thought I was going to Turkey. Yeah, I always sucked at geography. I don't even know how to where these places are on a map. And I got to go to Greece. So it's pretty cool. Like it's something I couldn't even dream of doing because I didn't even think it was possible. So um, hey Marla, welcome in. She said, "Good morning. Love your transparency. I'll be on the Valiant late in April for my birthday. This will be my third Virgin Voyage, and I still enjoy your videos. Oh, Maria, I hope you enjoy it. I just was talking about you can get some great last minute deals in April. So if anybody else wants to come, April is probably the month to go. Those are the best deals I'm seeing right now. But April's a good time. It's a good time to travel. And you on the third Virgin, so you already know the vibes. Y'all see, Marla. Marla has gone 3 times. This will be her third one. So Virgin is a vibe. Roxanne said, "Glad to have found you. I'm booking a Virgin cruise when I'm going on MSC in 2 weeks solo. I can't wait." Now, let me say this. MSC surprised me. I had heard so many negative things about MSC. So I've done the one cruise on the seashore, and World America is coming out this year. And I definitely, from what I've watched on other people's videos and the complaints I've seen, they must be leveling up their cruise line because I enjoyed it. Like, I think those are some of the most beautiful ships. The steps are all crystal, like the views and the bridges that you have. Like, you can really get some great videos and opportunities. And I'm like a big video and picture person. So I love being on a pretty ship. The food does need some improvement. It's definitely not Virgin when it comes to that. It's definitely not my favorite cruise line, but I thoroughly enjoy MSC and I look forward to doing some more cruises with them and talking to you guys about them a little more. Hey April, thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate you. I'm thinking of going to the Caribbean Day or the Caribbean Days cruise in March. Oh yeah. So yeah, Dominican Days, awesome cruise. I just did that one Friendsgiving. You gotta do the excursion I did. So I did it was like a Dominican fiesta or something. I can't remember, but it was like the eat, drink, dance. They took you to a rum factory. Then you went to like this little pavilion where they taught you like the bachata or some kind of dance out there, and they fed you some this good like authentic Dominican food, and you got to tour the main town plaza. And I think that excursion was like 80 something dollars, so it wasn't really expensive, and it was highly worth it. I highly recommend it. Like I love the Dominican days, and not to mention their port is absolutely beautiful. So you don't even have to book an excursion, and you have access to like a lazy river, these restaurants, and all this beautiful stuff at the port. Um, Thanks, Ron. Thanks for following me. Yeah. So, anybody here, if you are interested in finding out about my group cruises, I have a cruise with me in June, and my big group cruise, Friendsgiving, is November 21st to 26th. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at the Jen Danielle. So, just like you see in the middle here, the Jen Danielle experience. So, it's just the Jen Danielle. All my information for group cruises is over there, and I would love to have you. Let's see. Are you a travel agent as well? Would we contact you? Yes. So I am hosting a group and I am a travel agent. I say that because I only book Virgin though. So I don't want to learn other cruise lines the way I know Virgin. So I am a Virgin expert. I believe in the jack of all trades, master none, and I have mastered Virgin. I can tell you anything you need to know probably without even looking it up. So I only book Virgin cruises. So if you're interested, even if you feel like you don't need a travel agent, reach out to me because typically I'm able to get you some onboard credit or at least be here to guide you and tell you how to get access to restaurants and the events to steer clear of and even the secret places to hide. So if you're interested in booking a Virgin cruise, even if you have never used a travel agent, you're good at booking yourself, reach out to me because it helps me, it supports this channel, supports me into sharing more content with you guys, and I can probably get you some onboard credit. I did the excursion based off your video and enjoyed it. Good. I'm so glad. So you did the Dominican Days one? Yeah, I love that one. Roxanne said melanin on the sea. No, so I am not melanin at sea. So I'm in melanin at sea, but I'm not, that's not my group. Hey, doing my second Virgin voyage in April. Dominican Days, excited. Taino Bay is the lazy river free. I think it is free. It rained when I was there, so I couldn't find out for sure, but everything I saw said it was free. So I think it is. Um, Marilyn said I have 2 cruises coming up, but I can't book anything else. I'll be flying to Panama to my cruise. Okay, I'm jealous. I like Panama. I'll be relocating. Oh, congratulations. That is big. That is big. I've not been to Panama yet, so that's one of the cruises I'm kind of gearing up with doing this 9 day cruises. I'm trying to learn how to do the longer cruises, which one of these goes through the Panama Canal. So, hi, welcome in, Kamal Joe. Hi. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be a wrap on this live. Thank you guys for joining. Just want to tell everybody Happy New Year. Let you guys know where I am. Follow me on Instagram for live updates. I'll be sharing what I see in Grand Turk. Of course, we're talking about Friendsgiving, scoping out the scene and planning some stuff for Friendsgiving. This is going to be a big one, y'all. This is going to be a fun group cruise. So if you can come on any of them, come in November. If the November day doesn't work for you, join me in June. Did you do Antarctica? No, I have not done Antarctica. Yeah, Ron, would love to have you for Friendsgiving. We had a guy come the first year. We didn't have any men last year, but I would love to see more guys join Friendsgiving too, because it's not like exclusively just girly events. Like we do all kinds of stuff together. So I would love to see a mix on the cruise. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off here and drink my coffee, get some breakfast so I can get off the ship early. But I will see you guys back. Bye.